No, g'day traders, Sam here from TradetoProspa to look at SP 500 and associate that with Bitcoin and a few other markets. If you recollect my last video on the SP 500, what did I say? I love to pat myself on the back, but I did say this is likely to happen, and with Dow Jones as well. And I must be a genius. Well, I'm not. So, but I did get it right. So I love to get it right. It's one thing that gives me a buzz. Um, so what we're what we're thinking is inflation rates. Inflation rates aren't going to be any better, and the Fed's not being aggressive. And even if it was, it's going to stuff up a lot of things. So and if you remember, if you've watched the new media outlets, the rally, the Christmas clause rally, yeah, it's going to go up. Yep, sure. And look what they do. They just dump it on you. So dumb retail will buy that bullshit. And anyway, to me, that looks like a reversal pattern. We lost the channel. We lost the support level. And you can see in the previous past, when we lose a rising channel of sorts, it tends to drop. And in the previous video I did say that along the lines of this was going to be on a 1 2 something like 3 4 and a 5. I did say I had a gut feeling that it was going to break this level just a little bit and hit something like that, just a bit of a fake out and back down again. So I wasn't wrong. This that candle there, when we look at it on the daily, it's a shooting star. And then you get this other bearish candle, and what do you think? Of course, it's going to drop. Now we lost this level, and if you look at my Fibonacci, uh, as you can see, it's not bad, is it? Let's give me a second. I'll probably can we do that? No, we can't do that. So this Fibonacci here, what I want to do is just give me a sec, guys, and just hide the noise. So I did a swing high to a swing low, yeah, 200 weekly moving average, swing high, swing low, and you know what, Fib one. It was one of the main reasons why I said it's going to pull back from there. It had confluence along those lines, like previous resistance, a lot of resistance, and pulled back. Now, why am I thinking it's going to keep going down? Well, it might. There might be a slight chance that it might reverse a little bit if this was to take place, but I just don't think it's going to happen. That if if it does, we'll keep an eye on this anyway. But I'm really leaning down for it to go down. So um, and we're in December. Why would anyone start buying now? It's like that. They're probably closing up shop. So this is likely to go down. We lost a key level here, right? So there is no argument about that. That was a neckline. This does look like a swing failure of some sorts. So we had our previous top, we had the wick come down, and this is a topping structure. Very much, if you look at other topping structures, once you lose a particular level, in this, it works. So this is a big one, and in that, when you look at it from this log setting or non-log setting, it was more like a broadening one, a bit more broadening. Wasn't the perfect channel, but or could be a rising wedge. But anyway, so based on that structure, this is round there is one of the targets, and the next target is pretty much from the top to the bottom. So based on this structure, we expect it to come down to here again. Now, what will take place after that? That's the hard part, guys. Um, I do think that we'll get a bounce, but there's the very likely possibility that we drop past it. We pass that level, do even probably further down, for all you know. Try to get some momentum, and then I think it just keeps going down, and then we're stuffed. So that's once touching off that, the other one going below it, touching this other 200 weekly moving average of I think it's the RMA, and so we headed back down there, and I just either we're going to see something like that and then just come back down again. So it's just there is no momentum. And when we look on the smaller time frame, so let's look at that. Let's look at the smaller time frame. You see that we've already lost a horizontal level. If it goes back up here, still it's going to come back down. There is nothing nice about this. Let's see if there's any. Let's see if we can get rid of that, and just see if the what's this one? This is a 30-minute. We'll go to the 4 hour. Let's see if the 4 hour does a job. So yeah, there might be a bit of a bounce here. On the 4 hour, it doesn't look like a bounce at the moment, nowhere near. But we'll keep an eye on this, and if it gets above this, and we need to watch it on the way it does it. But I would not be surprised that if it pulls back up, we get a shortened position to go further down. And if you look on this chart on the left as well, and let's just look at the RSI. You can notice that, what's this one? This is the daily. We are below the 50% level on the RSI. So that will indicate a change in trend on the daily. Yeah. On the weekly, let's see on the weekly, or the 3-day actually. We don't need this anymore. And we can get rid of that. If you look at this, we're not quite there yet on the 3-daily, but we have bearish on the Phoenix. We are in the negative zone. Momentum is not there. We do have this red coming down and the green coming down, so and the RSI coming down. So there is nothing bullish. Yeah, we might get that and keep coming down. So yep, just keep coming down. Next level like that, you probably do a bit of a head and shoulders on the RSI and then down. So that's what I'm thinking. Really is 618. So it's not there yet. Let's see, what is it still? Is the charts live? No, it's not. Day's closed. So yeah, guys, I am bearish, and I did talk about if you haven't seen it, there's a lot of video posts about the monthly 21 moving average. And if I was to just bring that up, let's see. Let's just get this one. No, I can't do that. I need the moving average. So if we pick, that's the 21. Let's pick the monthly. There you go. So the monthly, if you look at it in the past, and I've spoken extensively on this, if we can't break the 20, so we've got a rejection, and it pretty much looks like another rejection on the 21 monthly, and this one only had one attempt, and then they capitulated. Is there any more in the past? There was one or two tries there, and then it came down. So the 21 monthly is really the one that we need to break to be bullish. So we've gone, we've pulled back a fair bit, and it's not looking good at all. And why should it? Inflation rates are high. Interest rates need to be higher, matching inflation rates really, so or even more. So if inflation, I can't recall what it was 7.1. Interest rate should be above that. So that is what the experts say. To combat inflation, interest rates need to be at a higher rate. So we're not seeing that, and even if if the market cools down, which is what they want to do, they want to freaking kill the market, so kill demand. And if you kill demand, well, why would the stocks go up? So the logic's there. Here we go. So that's what I have, guys. Looking for further downs. How does that correlate to Bitcoin? Uh, let's see. Where's my Bitcoin chart? Not that one. Let's see. All right. So we've had that move. I do believe that we're going to come down further. And just give me a second. I'll bring out the Bitcoin chart. So here's one of my theories. We have this reversal structure potentially coming down. So if you look at my Bitcoin chart, we had this ending diagonal rising, pretty much a rising wedge up here, and it wouldn't surprise me that we have a reversal and the opposite on the way down. So if you look at my Bitcoin chart, previous all-time high was 13,000 there. So this is at Bybit. This level is a level of significance, and I do think that if we look closer, so you can see how I've aligned the previous resist levels and this level of confluence that was a lot of resistance for a long time. We might, and if you notice my Fibonacci retracement, it's 1.618 there. There's another version. If I include the wick, it will be 10,800. So, but then I'm looking across there, and so that's what I have, guys. We can potentially, so we've got an A, B, C there. Got a rejection. We'll probably come down to do wave 5, which could be there, which is in the 13,000 range, and then up. That's the bit of the bullish scenario. Got an alarm going off, and so I'm looking at 13,000 range to be a significant move. And then then it depends how this comes down, and then we've got a capitulation range where it might just overperform really, and then that is in between 10,800 to 11,000, maybe 11,000 what? 600. So I have two ranges that I'm interested in. So like that, and I'll just make that green. How about the color reading now? So this is one of my theories, and obviously this is the other one on the 1.414. So between 13, somewhere in the 13,000 range. So there's the two models that I have. If this plays out, so it's going to be a complex structure. So what I do expect is this to go up, and then somewhere get a rejection and come back down, and then we have this long term, wherever it is, long term accumulation, guys, and it might be something like that where, and then continue up, and somewhere in 2023 might, towards the end of 2023, not anywhere near early, we might start getting a big move coming up, and then we just keep up. I have posted a few Sigma stuff, so Sigma models, and you can have a look at those ones that I've done. But I do think that looking at SP 500 and its correlation, there's some correlation obviously, but sometimes it's not there. And so you see how the SP 500 is rallied where the Bitcoin hasn't. That's where the correlation breaks. But anyway, here we go. That's what I have. I use this more so to get an understanding on what's going on with the other areas of interest. And I've got more tools to compare with, and that will be on another video. So please give me a like and share. Come and join our channel. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.